Good morning students. Sai Ram. Welcome back to our maths period. Children, you know very well now which lesson is going on. Chapter number 11, ratio and proportion. Okay. So this session I am going to continue this chapter. Before that, can you remember children, last session what we discussed? We discussed about what is meant by ratio and how we have to find the ratio. What is the symbol of ratio? How we have to read one ratio? These all things we discussed, isn't it? So practice set, which one is going on? Yes, practice set 28. So today also we will solve practice set 28. Before that, I would like to explain one information about ratio. That is, see here. See here children, if you want to compare the two numbers, see here the two quantity can be compared only if they are in same units. Okay, so that is given unit. See here children, two quantity can be compared only if they are in same unit. So that given numbers are having that same unit, then only we can find the ratio. Otherwise we can't find. For example, say here kilogram, meter, kilometer, etc. Okay. For example, say here children 5 rupees and 10 rupees. We have to find the ratio. How we have to find? Yes, 5 upon 10. That means 1 upon 2 or 1:2. So here given numbers are having that same unit. That means both are rupees. Then only we can find directly that ratio. In case, see here, yes, 70 paise and 2 rupees. 2 rupees. Here how we have to find the ratio? Yes, see here this is the unit paise, this is what rupees. So this both, see here children, two different unit you have to convert into a same unit. How we have to convert? Yes, 70 paise, yes, like this, and here 2 rupees. You know very well 1 rupees is equal to what? 100 paise. That means 2 rupees is equal to what? 200 paise. Okay, so 70 paise and 200 paise. Now we have to find the ratio. That means 70 paise upon 200 paise. Okay, that means cut 7:20. This is the ratio of this 70 paise and 2 rupees. Okay children, so if you are getting the two different unit, we have to convert the two different unit into a same unit. Afterwards we have to find the ratio. Okay, based on this information, today's practice set we will solve. Are you ready? First one is, say here children, practice set 28. First question we solved already. Yes, to sum I gave that homework also. I hope you completed that one. Yes, very good. See here, second question is, find the ratio of the first quantity to the second one. Okay, so first quantity you have to find the ratio of that first quantity to the second one. First one is what? 25 beads and 40 beads. So first quantity to the second one means in the numerator you have to write what? First quantity, that is 25 upon 40. Okay children, so 25 upon 40, that is what is the highest common factor of these two number, that is 5. Okay, so you have to divide these two numbers with the help of 5. That means, see here, next step here I have written 25 is divided by 5 upon 40 is divided by 5. Your answer is what? 5 upon 8. Okay, that means 5:8. 5 upon 8 or 5:8. Okay, so I hope you understood this one. Second sum is, see here, 40 rupees and 120 rupees. 40 rupees and 120 rupees. So 40 first quantity to the second one. That means 40 upon 120. Okay, so 40 and 120, what is the HCF of these two numbers? That is 40. Okay children, so 40 is divided by 40 upon 100 and is divided 120 is divided by 40. Okay, so 1 upon 3 or 1:3. So children, see here, one more easiest method is here, 40 upon 120, this 20 we can cut. Now what is the number? 4 upon 12. So 4 upon 12, what is the HCF? Yes, 4. So we have to divide by 4. 4 is divided by 4 upon 12 is divided by 4. What is your answer? 1 upon 3 or 1:3. So any one method you have to do in your notebook. Okay children. So here if that 0 is there in unit place, you can cancel it that one. Okay. Shall I go to next one? Yes. Next one is, say here, 15 minutes and 1 hour. So here given numbers that are having different unit. One is minutes, one is hour. So here we can't skip this sum. So what we have to do? We have to convert these two different unit. Yes, two different unit we have to convert into a same unit. So you know very well, 1 hour may contains what? 60 minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes and 1 hour, that means 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. We have to find the ratio of 15 minutes and 60 minutes. Okay, so 50 minutes and 50 upon 60. So I hope you understood this one. Why I have written here 60 instead of 1 hour is 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Now 15 and 60, that HCF of this 15 and 60 is equal to 15. So I have, yes, say here children, we have to divide by 15. Okay, 15 is divided by 15 upon 60 is divided by 15. That means what will come? Yes, 1 upon 4 or 1:4. Okay, shall we go to next one now? Fourth sum. Fourth sum is, say here, 30 liters and 24 liters. So say here both are, yes, same unit. So directly we have to find the ratio. Okay, that means 30 upon 24. So what is the highest common factor? 6. Okay children, so 30 is divided by 6 and 24 is divided by 6. 30 is divided by 6, what will come? 5 upon 24 is divided by 6, that is 4 will come. That means 5 upon 4. This is your answer. Understood? Shall I go to next one now? So children, see here, fifth one is 99 kilogram and 44,000 grams. Here again that different units. Okay, so first step is what? We have to convert these two different unit into a same unit. So you know very well, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Okay, that means this 44,000 grams we have to convert into kilogram. So 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. That means 44,000 gram is equal to how much of kilogram? Very good, 44 kilogram. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to find the ratio of 99 kilogram and 44 kilogram. Find the ratio of the first quantity to the second one. Okay, that means 99 upon what will come children? Very good, 44 will come. So here what is the highest common factor of these two numbers? Very good, 11. Okay, that means 99 is divided by 11 upon 44 is divided by 11. Okay, that means what will come? 9 upon here what will come? Yes, 4 will come. So 9 upon 4, this is your answer. Okay, so I hope you understood. Yes, shall I go to next one now? Sixth one is 1 liter 250 milliliter. See here children, 1 liter 250 milliliter. Again here we have different, yes, unit. So you know very well this liter we have to convert into a milliliter. Okay, equal to how much of milliliter? 1000 milliliter. So we have to find the ratio of 1000 milliliter and 250 milliliter. Okay, first we have to write what? 1000 milliliter upon 250 milliliter. So here what we have to do? This 0 we can cut, isn't it children? So 100 upon 25. What is the highest common factor? Yes, can you say? Very good, 25. Okay, so in see here 100 is divided by 25 upon 25 is divided by what? 25. So what will come here children? 4 upon 1. This is your answer. 4 upon 1 or 4:1. Okay. Shall we go to next one now? Seventh one. Seventh one is, see here children, seventh one is 60 paise and 1 rupees. Again here you got a different unit. So first one is what? 60 paise. 60 paise and 1 rupee. 1 rupee is equal to what? Yes, 1 rupee is equal to how much of paise? 100 paise. Okay, now we got to find the ratio of 60 paise and 100 paise. So what you have to write first? 60 upon 100. Okay, again here what we have to do? We have to cut this 0. So 6 upon 10. Can anyone say what is the highest common factor of this 6 and 10? Very good, 2. Okay, so 6 upon 10, that means 6 is divided by 2, 10 is divided by 2. What will come? 3 upon 5. Okay children, I hope you understood this one. Yes, shall we go to next one now? So this is your answer, 3 upon 5 or 3:5. This is the ratio of 60 paise and 1 rupees. Okay, shall we go to next one now? Next one is, say here children, 8th one is 750 grams. This is your sum, that is half kilogram. Okay, one is gram, one is kilogram. We have to find what we have to do. We have to convert this different unit into same unit. How we have to convert? Yes, this half kilogram. Half kilogram is equal to what? 500 grams. Okay, 1 kilogram means what? 1000 grams. That means half kilogram is equal to what? 500 grams. Okay, so now we got to find the ratio of 750 grams and 500 grams. So first which one we got to write? Yes, first quantity, that is 750 grams upon 500 grams. So now what we got to do? We got to cut this 0. Now 75 and 50, these two number will come in which table? That means highest common factor. 25, 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50, 25 threes are 75. So what is the highest common factor? 25. Okay, so we have to divide by 25 upon 50 is divided by 25. So what will come? 3 upon 2. This is your answer. Okay children, I hope you understood this one. Yes, so children, see here, half kilogram means what will come? 500 grams. Otherwise, see here, yes, 3 upon 4 kilogram means what will come? 3 upon 4 kilogram means 750 grams. 1 upon 4 kilogram means, yes, 1/4 kilogram means what will come? 250 grams. Okay children, you have to keep in mind. Next one is, 8th one is, see here, 8th one is 125 centimeter and 1 meter. So here 1 meter we have to convert into a centimeter. 1 meter is equal to how much of centimeter? Who will say? Yes, very good. 1000? No. What? 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So now we have to find the ratio of 125 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Okay, that means 125 upon 100. Now can you say what is the highest common factor of these two number? Very good, 25. upon 100 is divided by 25. Okay, so what will come here? 5 upon 4. So 5 is to 4 or 5 upon 4. This is the answer for this sum. Understood, children? Yes. So today what we discussed about if you want to compare the two numbers, the unit of the two number, it should be same. If you are getting two different unit, we have to convert the two different unit into a same unit. Okay, children? So for that you have to study 1 kilogram is equal to how much of grams, 1 liter is equal to how much of milliliter, 1 rupees, and how it contains how much of paise. These all things, yes, you have to study. Okay, so children, this all sum you have to do practice in your home. Okay, so I hope you understood today's session. Yes, so next practice set 28, third sum, third question we will solve in next session. Okay, children. Thank you, children. Sai Ram.